a small piece of beauty in one of the twin cities in the state of Minnesota.
The hustle and bustle of early morning traffic. People off to work.
A lot of people already at work, and the demand for skilled labor is at a constant rise. The Metro Transit bus system, along with bicycles, carpools, and the newly up and running light rail system, make getting back and forth to work fairly accessible to nearly, if not everyone, in the Twin Cities and surrounding suburbs area. The American dream still holds true for all, to elevate and to prosper, starting from the ground up. In a state with one of the richest capital cities in the U.S., it should be hard not to do so. But we face a grave atrocity here. Black men with felony convictions on their records find it extremely difficult to obtain meaningful full-time employment, while over a large percentage of the city's professional and skilled workforce is dominated by white workers. And on most construction work sites, whites dominate over blacks 16-1.
How long have you been unemployed?
I've been unemployed now since 2008, about 6 years. The job I had before this was Delta Airlines, Northwest before that, so pretty decent job.
And after your last felony conviction, can you tell me how long it was before your first gainfully employed job?
3 years.
How many jobs have turned you down because of your felony background?
Wow. Man, if probably about 10 or more.
And would you say that your unemployment is because of your felony convictions?
Yes, definitely. There's dozens of jobs that I've applied to out here that I'm either unqualified to work for and get, or I just can't get because of my felonies.
Did you ever hear from an employee that you have had the skills and training that that was needed, but said that they couldn't hire you because of your felony background?
I never made it that far. Once that felony issue came up, it was a done deal.
I applied for a job down here cleaning tables at Keys Cafe, and I couldn't get it because I had a burglary felony, a felony and mistrust, so it's tough.
At that time, what impact did joblessness shed on your family, on you, and on your children?
Well, on me, hopelessness, depression, alcoholism, drug abuse. With my children, I wasn't there for them the way I should have been in a healthy way. And I was $43,000 in the whole back pay, child support.
My kids are 3 and 2. And they live with my mom right now because I can't support myself and I can't get a job. and it breaks my heart every day.
Have you faced any other problems because of your felony convictions, as far as like homelessness and?
Homelessness is a big one. It seems like everywhere I apply to put in the application fee, pay $35 first to put in the application fee, and then get denied the apartment because I have a felony. I don't have any UDs. I'm 30 years old, and still being denied apartments because I have a felony. And it's a really crippling thing, you know, because the felony happened when I was younger, happened when I was 25. So.
How many felony convictions do you have?
I had 13 felony convictions all in total.
And how much time did you serve for your felony convictions?
I served off and on. I did 8 years in the Ramsey County Workhouse. When you can only do 8 months at one time, but I had been getting locked down since the age of about 21 to about 35.
It's there for life. It's never gonna drop down. I can't even put in a petition to get it wiped clean off my record. So it is what it is, I guess.
What situations do you think would work to end joblessness of skilled ex-felons?
What do I think will work to end joblessness with ex-felons?
Would work to help end the joblessness of skilled ex-felons?
We've worked hard to get the ban in the box, so that's being done with a lot of companies. But I think helping individuals coming to Twin Cities Rise and learning the skills that they need at the same time to be able to talk about those circumstances and situations with the criminal background. If it comes up, I think that would help as well.
So I don't know, I think they should get a program to where, you know, after a certain amount of time, if you don't get in any trouble, like a year or so, it should be dropped down immediately. I mean, like,
if you could pass a law that would help felons get employed, what would your law require?
If I could pass a law that would help felons to get employed, that law would be that after an individual has served their time and spent adequate amount of time not reoffending, that they should be gainfully employed.
I would make a law requiring certain agencies to have a percentage of felons working for him, like on the light rail, the stadium project that they're doing, just like the minorities. Like, you have to have a certain amount of minorities, you have to hire a certain amount of felons. I think that would help a lot.
Why do you think unemployment rates for black men are higher in Minnesota than other states with larger black populations?
Because it's how they run things here. The good old boy mentality.
How long have you been employed now?
I've been employed for 9 years. It'll be 10 in April.
And at the same company?
Yes, sir. Twin Cities Rise.
If you went up against a white guy with the same skill levels, attitude, and criminal background, do you think you would get a fair shot at the job?
Honestly?
Honestly.
No.
So you would say that Twin Cities Rise was a good organization to help black men with felony convictions obtain gainful employment if they market themselves in a professional way?
Most definitely. Twin Cities Rise taught me how to use my transferable skills and then at the same time learn new skills to make me more marketable while looking for work smarter versus harder.
So, if we want to turn things around in life, right, What we want to help you do here at Twin Cities Rise is not just get a job, but keep it.
Boom, 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 boom.
DocU is supported in part by an award from the National Endowment for the Arts, Artworks, the McKnight Foundation, and SPNN.